Hi, everybody. I'm Donald Clark. I am one of the CNY Fertility, CNY Healing Art acupuncturists. It's good to be back. I apologize. I've been struggling with some technology issues, and I'm really hoping it's resolved. It might look a little different today because I'm actually using my phone for this live chat. I hope everyone is well. So what I've been trying to drop for the last few weeks is a topic that very big concern. It's also super important when it comes to the world of health, and that is our blood health. Right, our blood health is so crucial to everything. If we don't have a solid blood or a strong blood, so if we are anemic or blood deficient, it tends to show up in other ways that can affect our overall health. I see someone is watching. If you cannot hear me or cannot see me, let me know, please, and we'll keep at it. We'll keep trying to get this. And so, I wanted to talk a little bit about blood health. And essentially, what it comes down to is, at the end of the day, we are what we eat, right? So if we're filling ourselves with lots of empty calories and carbs and sugars, it's not going to really do anything for our health, right? It'll give us calories, which is important, but it won't give us good health. So at the end of the day, we need to make sure that we're investing in our health and we're eating the right things. Lots of high fat food, right? That's super duper important. So, you know, what are some of the symptoms of not bad, but of low blood health or blood deficiency? So blood deficiency is very common. It's very common. It's really nothing to be too concerned about. You just want to keep track of it. So blood deficiency is very common in women, right? Because women tend to have menstrual cycles, and they lose a lot of blood. So what can cause blood deficiency? Menstrual cycles, trauma if you lose a lot of blood, um, surgery, right? Trauma, genetics. It can be genetically. You can also have anemia genetically, which is interesting. And in Chinese medicine, high stress can cause you to have some blood deficiency. And so some of the symptoms of blood deficiency are fatigue, dizziness, being chilly, being out of breath, and of course, the one that we all kind of know is bruising easily. And so those are some of the things to look for. And it's important to make sure that you don't let your blood deficiency turn into anemia, right? We don't want anemia, and that's when it has kind of gone unchecked, and that's when it starts to really affect our health, especially our reproductive health, right? So we need to have strong blood in order to produce substantial, viable follicles and eggs, right? Ideally into a viable embryo. So keep that in mind. Some of the simple treatments, of treating blood deficiency. Generally, the best way to treat blood deficiency is with your diet, right? Stop eating the carbs, stop eating the wheats and the glutens. And especially the gluten today is not the gluten of yesterday. So it's a little different, right? Now, I think it has a hard time breaking down in our bodies. Malabsorption, or like for instance, ulcer or problems digestively, if you're not absorbing your nutrients correctly, that can also lead to blood deficiency and anemia. So making sure you eat correctly. So you want to make sure you're eating lots of high fat foods and eliminating as many of the empty calories as possible. And I'm talking, like, for high fat foods, I'm talking, heavy creams and cheeses and fatty meats. Those are all super important. And if you tend to eat those, you tend not to have the cravings of anything else because your body has everything it needs. So you're not craving, sugar. You're not craving, carbohydrates. You're not craving that stuff. And that's crucial. And you'll find that, if you can go into a high fat diet, you're going to feel a lot better. Your body's going to feel a lot better, and your reproductive health is going to feel a lot better. So keep that in mind. And So some of the best ways to treat it, the number one is diet, right? And also another way to do it is stress reduction, right? Acupuncture, Chinese medicine, yoga, slowing your body down, reducing the stress, especially the upset in the stomach, so your nutrient uptake is that much more effective, right? We want to make sure that everything you eat, you're using properly, right? You just don't want it to sit there and then pass out, out your stool or your urine. You want to make sure that everything is going as you want it to. So stress reduction, super important. High stress can lead to a lot of problems, and blood deficiency is one of those problems. Acupuncture, we're really great at strengthening the blood by reducing stress and moving blood in the body, right? There's in Chinese medicine, there's specific organ systems responsible for blood health and production of blood. So we can help with those organ systems with the qi and the energy, strengthening it, which strengthens the blood level. It's very easy, And what are the benefits of having a stronger blood? Well, you have more of it, right? Or you have a healthier blood supply, but you have, for instance, lining, endometrial lining. It's great because it helps build endometrial lining. You want to make sure your lining is nice and thick, and preparing for that. And overall follicular development, right? It's all beneficial and easy to treat. Iron supplements, right? People are really big into iron supplements, and that's great, especially if you are anemic or if you're borderline anemic, and then during your menses you drop into anemia. Iron is not a bad idea, but I don't, most people take prenatals, right? And there's iron in it. But if you have problems with blood deficiency and anemia, not necessarily blood deficiency, but anemia, then I do encourage you to take an iron supplement. And when I mean take an iron supplement, I mean take maybe once or twice a week. You don't have to take it every day. Iron every day can start to mess with your bowels, and that is a problem unto itself, and no one likes that. So I recommend moderate use for that, once or twice a week at the most. And that's going to be a big help. You have to take a few things. You don't have to take a few things, but try to make sure you have lots of fat in your diet when taking iron. And you might consider taking some vitamin D as well to help facilitate that. Cheat sheets. Now, just remember that it's very easy to treat, but if left unchecked, it can turn into something that can really start to affect your health overall. And we don't want that. So, I encourage people to monitor their blood levels, make sure that they're not anemic or not borderline anemic. And if you are, it's very easy to treat. Talk to your acupuncturist, call me, email me. Do what you wish, and we can take care of it very easily. There's lots of easy ways to do it, and the most effective way to do it is through diet. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps everyone. This is kind of a test video, so I apologize. It's a little quick and a little scattered, but I wanted to make sure that this avenue is going to work so that I can continue posting some live videos. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I hope this helps everybody. And, call me, set up consultations, come in for a visit, and I'd love to talk with you. Thank you.